The Book Channel, author interviews.
The first book is the Tantalus Case, and that gets its name from Tantalus, the Greek mythological hero, who stole ambrosia from heaven and got put in Hades, where he couldn't reach the fruit above him or he couldn't reach the water beside him. And it's the same for the two. They can't find who is the actual person who is really responsible for the crime. It's like he doesn't even exist. The moment they get close, he disappears into the distance again. He's possibly even a myth. Who knows? He might exist, he might not. The detective series is set in metropolitan area. The two main characters are what I call Aiken and Allen. That is Detective Aiken and Detective Allen. He is from a wealthy background. He sort of didn't go into the company business. She's a graduate. She come up through the system, and they face quite a number of challenges. We were in a commercial phase of detective in this country, particularly in Britain. The books are aimed at the British audience, whereby my previous book was aimed at the American audience. This particular books are aimed at the British audience, aimed purely as paperbacks. I've decided that 6 is the final length of the actual series. There may be another series, but he wouldn't be as a conventional detective. He might be as a private detective, the pair of them. It's a concept for the future. Like, you can only write so many detective stories with so many different plots, and at the end of it, you have to look for something else, a new slant. I've looked predominantly to take my books to the demographic, which is the female demographic. Biggest buyer of books. I've tilted at that. I don't understand women, don't maintain to, but I write very good stories that women, according to them, do enjoy. Everyone asks me, where do I get my ideas? Yes, it's an interesting question. I don't honestly know. Characters sometimes develop themselves even. You write, and there's times when you're writing and somebody does something out of left field that even you don't expect. My wife finds this quite strange because you're the one inventing the character, but it does happen, and the ideas come from any number of things. I try to put a bit of pathos into the book. I try to put a bit of humour. I try to put a bit of human situations. There's a bit of love, a bit of romance. It's all in there. A bit of disappointment, everything like that. You come up against in your own life, but I also like a little bit of glamour. I put a little bit of the international content. So it's just away from the ordinary. It just makes it different.